Revolutionary greetings to all my patriotic Ambazonians. Today na the 14th of June 2025, and I come here today to do this short presentation for play with one audio where the AGovC be send out, they announce a figure of money where they don't collect them from ground zero and for diaspora in the name of liberation tax. Inside this audio, they go try for explain things the way they go do with this money. Now, 1 year don't pass, Ambazonians they don't expect for see all these things the way the AGovC/AGF they be promised say they go do with all this money. Plenty Ambazonians, according to them, they don't see anything will happen with this money. But every day, AGovC surrogates them, they come out, they still encourage the population for pay their liberation tax. I know say plenty people that know we don't ever hear this audio where the AGovC announce the money where they don't collect them from ground zero and for diaspora in the name of liberation tax. So I want play make una listen to money where they be collect them last year. Now, this year, people then they still ask this question. You have not given the accountability. We never give accountability. Yes, according to some people, they never hear about this accountability or this figure where AGovC they be already raise them in the name of collecting liberation tax. Now, when we come out now, the sticker acts and say, okay, we now still bring we a figure just as we be doing that last year, so that make Ambazonia then really know say yes, we now do a very great job. AGovC surrogate them, they come out, they can't tell we say, not even AGovC surrogate, officials, AGovC officials, they come out for can't tell we say, accountability, we go only the SIAM, now only for fighters and for ground. And when Ambazonia they look AGF fighters the way they for ground, what did they see? They see how a kelebe then they kill them every day. La Republic they kill them every day. Population the point finger for AGF them, so that means they arrest them, they kill them every day. So if they mean for tell you saying that the accountability that way we need for the SIAM, so that we go accept okay, this is the account of the money they don't collect from our mommy them, our papa them, then truly AGF they don't do a great job. Yes, because every day we see how they don't announce and say AGF fighter don't fall. Of recent, we see how they catch one of the AGF fighter them for hotel. We name na JC. Inside a phone, La Republic they use information already inside a phone. They bring her out, they expose the actions of AGF and AGovC every day. But these people still stand and reject that this thing is not true. No matter how the evidence is there, they show how a JC the build house. They show a lot of information that will come up for JC phone. Communication they don't get them with some diasporas them. How they take orders. Say me they go do so, me they go do so, me they go do so. On our people, the people of Southern Cameroons, aka Ambazonia. Now when we don't come out now for ask them, say me they still come out, can give that same figure where they began last year. They tell we say more they look, more they get our accountability from the fighters them where they did for ground. So waiting now be the reason why it be say we now be don't announce this particular figure last year and wait till the past one for still announce another figure this year 2025. Now the question that when me I don't come out personally for can ask the AGovC surrogates them and AGovC officials them. But before I want to continue, my people them no now listen to this audio. When I go hear the person name where they talk, I go there with winner.
Bazonia. Bazozo.
So I go play this. I go play the video, the audio. When I go listen them.
Welcome to New Rixing. The Bluetooth device is ready to pair. Una good morning. We're beautiful people them. Una good morning. We're courageous and brave people of Ambazonia. Today na number 20 day for the month of March for 2024. The office of the leader of our war of independence, Dr. Cho Lucas Ayaba, he don't talk say for these first 2 months and 2 weeks for this year, the liberation tax, it don't generate a revenue of 25 million CFA. The Ambazonia Governing Council, through a liberation tax campaign, it don't generate a liberation revenue of 25 million CFA just for these first 2 months and 2 weeks for this year. This one, it go add on top of the budget of the Ambazonia Defense Forces, where they be already set them aside. So the ADF, their budget, it don't grow, it don't big, and it go give them the capacity and the means for fight La Republic for a very long time. We want call on all the nationalist forces on the ground. The leader don't talk say all the nationalist forces on the ground, say not only the ADF, it go benefit from the liberation tax money, but all the nationalist forces on the ground. The Ambazonia Governing Council, Dr. Cho Lucas Ayaba, he want provide and arm all the nationalist forces on the ground, give them the means, give them the materials, give them the capacity for be able for defend themselves, protect our community, and be able for fight and for chase La Republic out of our land. So any force on the ground where say you be a nationalist force, make say they say the Ambazonia Governing Council, they put you inside the calculation for you for be able for benefit from the liberation tax. The office of the leader be very open to all Ambazonian forces them. The office of the Ambazonia Governing Council, War Council, it be open for all Ambazonia commanders and all Ambazonian forces where they fit the criteria of a national force. Dr. Cho a vision now for say ground zero be well armed across the 13 states, irrespective of the name of your force, as long as you fit the criteria of a nationalist force. You go benefit from the leadership, the liberation tax campaign, and the money with the Ambazonia Governing Council, it raise them even through all the other things and what they do. My name is Lucas Asu, the spokesman for Ambazonia Governing Council.
Good. So, Ambazonians, una don't hear una self as they don't talk, they utilize all things where they talk, they promise they go do them. The question now, what I go ask for una, all this way they don't talk them, una don't hear them, una don't see them, it don't happen. If it don't happen, where say you fit can't testify, I go back, make you send your own message, be in a WhatsApp, be in a write-up, for this number where go appear for screen. Yes, now ground zero picking audios. The number that if you not send them, talk your own to where you don't confirm them. You must not call your name. If you not get a videos them, when I feel confirm and say this one, I think the way AGovC them, they be doing. AGF they don't do them. So
Bazozo.
now after we don't hear this announcement, and one of our papa we name na father of the nation, he come out still can try for recap all these information that were bring them inside the forum. I began give them a lot of informations, but Father of Nation, it come to on top this matter. It talks say he too the request make AGovC them, make them try forgive that accountability, or make them just corner this figure say they so now money this way Ambazonians they don't give them and we don't raise them in the name of liberation tax. But you know two way officials them for AGovC they come can talk. They can't tell Father of the Nation say it is so it did do a mistake. Say na la Republic agent them they the inside acts the accountability. So no be Ambazonians them. I beg una make una now since na la Republic the acts accountability according to AGovC officials them. Make una as Ambazonians them una equally start ask them the accountability, because some of we they see we like La Republic agents them, and La Republic agents for that side they also find we and they see we like terrorists them. So you see the confusion way these people that they confuse every day. They want make this liberation die. We don't call for unity. We don't see kind unity. Kind unity. Kind meeting the way they come out in the name of unity. At the end of the day, we know the year, we know the see break light for any of those unity them. Confusion every day. And I get a series of information what would bring them concerning this unity where our leaders them we don't come out, can't send out picture, send press release, say they so they don't unite, and now they work them for background. They get roadmap. In fact, we go follow na their way. We don't ask us, okay, since we have become out, where to be the way forward? They never see come out. Personally, I be telling them saying a fake unity. People they don't vex with me tire, but I will still stand. I will still be there on top my stand. If na real unity, then we know go to see groups of people them. They go shit down for left, right. Say they so they don't unite. They want me Ambazonia, they can't follow them. Who them? They want me Ambazonia, they can't follow them. The one the way they stand up for the federation or the independentists, the way they be confused more than even the federalists. Them we don't even know which one for follow. So I go to bring all these informations them for this platform so that we now go to get the real way where this the shape where this struggle don't get them at this particular moment. Oh, they now. The shape is just, I don't know if it describe them. At least, person we see square, talks in a square. See rectangle, talks in a rectangle. See triangle, talks in a triangle. But Ambazonian liberation struggle, it no get shape. Unless genuine unity. Unless genuine unity happen. And when we talk of this genuine unity, we talk about, you no must like me, Bazozo. I no must like you before we unite or we collaborate. But for one thing, independent, restoration of our sovereignty, make we come together, unite, do the right thing. All these so-called presidents, them, wanna keep them away from this struggle. Nothing that we done is spoil we. Nothing that you done the kill we. Nothing that you done the divide we. Okay, before I go play this Father of the Nation. He own reaction where react because of my outing or my message where I ask accountability. Because I title and say no accountability, no liberation task. And Father of the Nation don't can beg the AGovC to make them please bring accountability. They say for Father of the Nation, they talk say you know not where they talk. Say if they do na mistake. Say accountability we go the see for foot soldier them ADF where they dey for ground. And where we dey look for ground, we see and say all ADF them they don't buy. They don't buy. We the beg fighters them. Una safe, una life. Fighter then say no till last man standing. My brother, God go protect you. Make you be that last man standing. Thank you very much. Bazozo. That's my name.
Ambazonia.
So if na your first time for the watch my video, I go beg make you subscribe so that you no go miss any other presentation what I will come up with. I know we promise for the come out every day, but at least we na go to get information about the Ambazonia liberation struggle from one of our channel, Ground Zero Picking Audios. Thank you now. Peace out.
Welcome to New Rixing. The Bluetooth device is ready to pair.
My fellow people of Ambazonia, I greet with all this one, comrade and sons. I don't come for can debunk this Cameroon agents them. When they hear liberation tax, they panic because they be raise money for big rubber gun. My chief Chiboya, who drive the Tifam. They hide for Sokami if they so. They collaborate with Sisiku and the Yerima for force for decentralization with Cameroon. After we Cameroon don't slaughter a lot of innocent Ambazonians them. Even as we talk, so Cameroon is still slaughter our citizens. When we see how they protest for Malende, other places the way they don't protest, they fear. These people, the way they sabotage Dr. Cho Ayaba, sabotage the liberation tax, they want more go back for Cameroon. Go be under Cameroon. Be slave forever. Because Cameroon, they give them small bribe they put them for their pocket. Some of them, their parents them, they did for CPGM. They don't can enter for infiltrate our WhatsApp group them. They don't even get face. They talk no man no know them. Wanna be very careful. When they hear liberation tax, they panic. Because wait till liberation tax don't do my trip to Boya never ever do them. So my fellow people of Ambazonia, they defend La Republique. When they come tell you say no pay liberation tax, they defend La Republique. They enable the genocide. That's what they are actually doing. They enable the genocide. The 1 million fighters they be weak, make Cameroon the kiki them anyhow, and make Cameroon the slaughter our civilians them without any resistance. When I wise up, when I pay on a liberation tax, this is corporate and sons. All these leaders they don't collect bribe from Cameroon. They don't pack their agents for WhatsApp group them. Maybe they sabotage liberation tax. When I pay on a liberation tax, move totally free Ambazonia. Arrest all these leaders they don't thief money and activists them. Arrest them all. They go tell you who side they keep that money for my chief Chuboya, for war drive and for big rubber gun. Since when they don't decide, say this was their work. Now for sabotage the Ambazonian struggle. All my place there. When I pay when a liberation tax, no matter which way they can't tell when I say don't happen. Just the fact say when I see action there for ground zero. Just the fact say the pop factory where the AGF don't bill them, they produce the pop them, distribute them. Whether they can't tell when I know it, Muna no year. Muna no year. If you write exam, you get 90%. The enemy, they don't go congratulate you for that 90%. He go still use that 10% for discourage you. So you don't get sense. If you get sense, you for pass all the questions the way you know pass on for that 10%. If you answer all the questions very well. He don't go ever appreciate you for the 90%. He go use the 10%, demoralize you, discourage you, and make people they hate you. That is the action of the enemy, the agents of La République du Cameroon. My fellow people of Ambazonia, when I rise up, when I pay when I liberation tax, when I think, look about the positive things them, we were fighters they do them, we the Ambazonia governing council they do them. When I concentrate for that positive things them, make the work of the enemy. Now for the look for any little weakness, they capitalize on that weakness and sabotage the entire Ambazonian struggle. A word is sufficient to the wise. When I rise up, when I support the boys, when I pay on a liberation tax, the resistance continue until we reach Boya. These people that they want carry we to effect decentralization of La Republic, it no go work. I don't see them, they don't commodity and make audio them because they don't hear name for liberation tax, they panic. Because they know say when liberation tax they enter, fighters they go get bullet, they go bomb La Republic terrorists, and instead they bomb La Republic terrorists, this Cameroon agents them, black legs, weaver birds, they get stress because their mission na for help Cameroon, for destroy Ambazonia, for kill Ambazonia, and some of them they talk say so. After that, we will forget about my trip to Boya. We no go forget. We no go forget. They talk so we will forget about people who don't die. We no go forget. We no go ever forget them. So all my place they should no day. When I pay on the liberation tax, when I support the fighters them, Ambazonia go before.
Good morning, people of Amberland. Once more, this is Agent Smith. I want to respond again to this. Our brother who call himself and sons, or you and daughters, or what? This matter of liberation tax still coming out. Questions have been asked in this house. What methodology have you put in place, or did you put in place to start collecting liberation tax? Bearing in mind that there are so many other groups fighting for the same struggle. Did you harmonize the ideas you've brought so far so they could copy from you if that's a good thing you want to impose? Because the report from the field tells us that you hustle our old mothers and fathers to collect taxes from them. How can you be collecting taxes from people who are already in hiding, who have been suppressed, killed, tortured by the enemy, and you are collecting taxes? In which account do you put these taxes? Who censored these accounts? How much has been collected? How much has been left? Or how much is left in that account? And what has been done? You see what Liberation that has done my trip to Boya has not done. My trip to Boya is a fast as equal as the liberation tax. Is there any territory controlled by Ayabacho or the ADF? Have you conquered any territory since then? Look, if you listen to what General Nambere, because that's one person I always listen to, I've said in the past, he said, he will not be the one to tell you that Ayabacho has strong communication with Atanganji, because he openly declared that I General Nambere, I'm still holding the cell phone of General Ivomba, and every communication is still there. So there was even a time that it was told that Ayabacho visited Yaoundé and went back unarrested. That tells you the mafia is playing. Ayabacho has a hotel in Bamenda. Where did he get the money from? Who are you? Are you collecting the tax to liberate yourself, Ambazonia? Please, you better go to sleep with this your idea of a liberation tax. Liberation tax. Yes, we need money, but if the money is coming, let it come through a right channel. You bundle people and shoot them on broad daylight in Batibo, then you are fighting the enemy. Most of our top generals who are fallen in this struggle were killed by ADF. Chacha, Mba Ivo, immediately he fall out with Ayabato, was killed. General A4 of 7 Kata, many others. There are people in this way that they are not talking does not mean they don't know a lot. There are a few of us who listen much and talk less. Please. You say people should be careful. You are the one to be careful. Whoever sent you, go and tell the person that no. The mission was a failure. You cannot be doing the wrong thing all the time and expect to have the right result. No, it's not done. That's despicable.
I am happy that Ambazonians, a lot of people are speaking up. And I want to encourage every Ambazonian to speak up. Speaking up means you are still conscious of something, conscious of the independence struggle, conscious that things were going well and a lot of things have gone bad, hoping that maybe there will be some change. And this is Father of the Nation, and today is the 14th of June 2025. After listening to so many people, I think I want to cut in where it matters most. Free my people, which I've been saying, without money we cannot drive a fly. Before I go to other things, I want to step in at the point that we need money. My fellow Ambazonians, let me reiterate, fighting a war is about money. When you look at how the Biafrans gave up, they were struggling to get materials. La Republic of Cameroon helped Nigeria to strangle the Biafrans. Once you give up, that is it. When the people of South Africa refused to give up, they overcame. Nelson Mandela was already in jail. Once in a while, he would talk to his people. That is why we say, once in a while, people in jail, they can talk to their people, but they will not dictate what the direction the people will take. They can only dictate the direction of where the people will go if they are speaking in line with what is the independence, the struggle norms. If they are telling the people to go to the direction that will lead them to independence, not necessarily because they must follow him, even if they have been sold out. And Ambazonia, you will be shocked. There will be people that you will be shocked that they left the struggle. Some may be as a result of the condition in which they find themselves in jail. Let me ask you, why do you think La Republic arrested Sisiko Ayuktabe? What means did La Republic get to Sisiko Ayuktabe? It is the same people among us. We have spoken to Sisiko Ayuktabe, myself, Father of the Nation. Not that I'm not talking of we chatting. I mean talking to him. He called me. And one time I called him. We spoke. He left Nigeria. What took Sisiko back to Nigeria? I'm not saying that Sisiko, we wrote to each other, we made audios. No. He called me. We spoke. And I called him. We spoke. He left Nigeria. What took Sisiko back to Nigeria? What is it? There are people who saw Sisiko, certainly. Or whether it was Sisiko, I don't know. But there must be people in there who saw Sisiko. Because Sisiko says Sako knows. Sako says he doesn't know. Sisiko says Chris Anu knows. Chris Anu also says he doesn't know. So just Ambazonia should just be suspended like that. So like I said, I want to focus where I talk of money. All these people in jail, whether they struggle first, whatever we blame them tomorrow, it will make no sense. They will only say they were already in the hands of the enemy. We would have focused and freed them. So my fellow Ambazonians, we need to focus. There is a video, an audio or audios in form of a video. I think this other comrade who used to call himself Bazozo, now he calls himself Pazizi. Is it Pazizi? Like Pazizi. He's saying no accountability, no liberation tax. That Ambazonians, I've told you, at least we still have something that can take us to independence. I want to send this message strongly to the ADF, the AGovC. Please take this message very, very seriously. Very, very seriously. I have sent a message to you, those in the AGovC officials, all of you. This is Father of the Nation talking. Listen to me. We will not bow to the Republic on our knees. We will die standing up. We want to be buried in our motherland. He is writing there, no accountability, no liberation tax. The first question I saw Glenn asking that Pazizi or Ambazonia, who's at first he said Ayaba was the one who declared war, not Pobia. I have talked to him in public. You have listened to it. I asked him questions. Now, Glenn is asking him, who is saying this thing? Is it you, the Pazizi, or who is saying this? They should give the accountability to you or to who. And I have asked the AGovC before. Please, I know you people were giving this accountability before. And at some point, when Ambazonia was, a lot of this, I should say, in quote, doubting Thomases, or maybe traitors, saying that you were lying, the figures we were giving were not true, and so on and so forth. And you decided to stop. I have pleaded to you people to give the report again. Even if in 1 month, Ambazonians have given only 5,000 CFA La Republique, the Cameroon currency over there, or the currency used by La Republique, Bayak. Even if it's only 5,000, even if it's only 10,000, even if it's $5,000 or $10,000 or $2,000 every month, give the report. Please, I am pleading to you. Let them not say tomorrow that they refused to pay because you were refusing to give the accountability. Ask them. Ask these people who are asking that you must give accountability. Hey, without accountability, there should be no tax. How much have they paid before? Which month have they paid the liberation tax? Before they are now saying that without accountability, there should be no liberation tax. Did they pay before? You see, when you see all these things, you know, because we are so determined. Ambassadors, we are so determined to make sure we stay under La Republic. Point number two. A comrade has made an audio it's an audio, and I want to also thank the Pazizi. He has put it, maybe he's the one who put it, or is that comrade who put it? I can't know him, but I think he says he's a journalist. He says, as he's put it, two thieves calling Chris Anu and Sako, and that nobody should listen to the ABC, or is it the ABC was TV, that is the one they used to call Alphabet TV, or is it the ABS or whatever, Chris Anu's TV and Sako's TV, they should not listen to it. Chris Anu was requested by La Republique de Cameroon to come into their own meeting. I mean, administrators, Diongute, the ministers, I mean, people like the ones that are ruling La Republique, because Pobia does not rule La Republique anymore. And I want to, before I even bypass, I'm hearing that Pobia has been overthrown, and so Ambazonians, that is not our concern. Keep focus. So, he is saying that Marianta became so stubborn to Chris Anu because Marianta discovered that Chris Anu was working with La Republique. And when that happened, whether they organized, whether election in their group or what, Chris Anu declared himself president or whatever, And that was how he has gone to La Republic. Everything he's doing is La Republic that is dictating. La Republic asked him to form or to become president of Ambazonia so that they will talk with him or whatever. Chris Anu went, and this one I want to add. Chris Anu said he had declared an Ambazonia embassy. My brother Chris Anu, what has happened with the embassy? You call yourself your comrade in arms. This is Chris Anu, your comrade in arms. Which arms? Who do we think we're fooling? In another video, you with another woman, you were telling the woman you don't even know the price of a bullet or the price of a gun. You don't even know where they buy gun, where they buy bullet, and so on. So which arm are you talking about? Who do you think you are fooling? Who do we really think, Ambazonian? Who do we think we are fooling? We are fooling ourselves. My fellow brothers, my fellow comrades, we do not free ourselves. History will mock at us. Look at the shame, the humiliation, the disgrace, raping of our women. La Republic soldiers, so many children now in Ambazonia. Even in my own village, I have heard this. They have raped so many women, given them pregnancy, or they've slept with many girls, slept with many women. They have children. Tomorrow they will go. If they do not, if we have independence, they will go. These children will stay. When we're talking about resistance, people don't want to resist. So, point I'm stressing here is let them, AGovC, come and give out every monthly. I've said this to you before. I thought you would have started by now. Whether the amount is small or is as huge as it is, tell Ambazonians the truth so that we know the figures and we know what the direction to which we'll go. We have talked about us coming together. Let us just meet. Strength lies in the numbers we have, because you cannot, if you say group, small group, you will still need money. Only 2 people will liberate Ambazonians. Only 5 people, only small people will. Where will you get the money? Let's have something that we can convince our people. Form a liberation council. No, even though Ayaba was the only person who accepted this, the only person. We take an oath. There will be, within the liberation council, there will be different departments. The one will take care of the freedom fighters on the ground, the refugees, the IDPs, the prisoners, international diplomacy. Everything. But who want to hear? Because of group. Leaders. Traitors, thinking that they want position. Others, in the night, they talk with La Republic. In the day, they come and talk with Ambazonians. So another big problem is that Ambazonians know the truth. They know what has happened. Look at the level of embezzlement. Look at the level of tribalism. Look at the level of hate and jealousy, infighting, setting up freedom fighters, leaking out names of freedom fighters on the social media. Some people say they're activists. They take freedom fighters' pictures, put on the social media. These children are still alive. They talk until La Republic kills that one. They take another one. They will hit on that soldiers, on fighter until La Republic kills. When they stop, they go to another one until all these children are finished. What happened to Ambazonians? My fellow Ambazonians, our independence is in our hands. We do not fight. We are finished. Remember our question, Tiger 1. You of all. All what is happening on that Sukamif. You say nothing. You say you created a group. Look at what is happening. That's where Damne Yerma is. Ayaba so many times has spoken up for Sisiko. So many times. Akwanga is there. See, Ayaba spoke. Even he himself has said it. Ayaba was the only person struggling for him when he was in jail. Why have we abandoned Ayaba this way? What is wrong with us? That Yerma is hearing all these things that are happening. All the killings are so. For how long now have we not heard Yerma coming out to info all the genocide that is happening? When last did Ambazonia hear Yerma talk? But this is somebody who says he's representing Sisiko. How do you want to hope to free Sisiko? There is, after the Big Rubber Gun project, where did all the money go? What did we buy? We don't know. But after that, you have gone quiet. No other project. How do you hope Sisiko is freed? Any arrangement for Sisiko to be freed, the arrangement to be backed by what? No more independence or independence. Even if it's such kind of independence, will it be true independence without us resisting on the ground? My fellow Ambazonians, we are the ones that are our real problems. The real problem we have is ourselves. You have refused to meet. You accepted infighting. You accepted tribalism. You accepted hate. You accepted embezzlement. You accepted scamming. You accepted to follow people you know who have doubtful characters. You follow them. You know it very well. You will end up nowhere. Even after the international crisis report, after the World Bank report, you know it. You know it. Please, the ADF, the AGovC, come out and give monthly report so that we see if the money is not enough, we keep hammering enough. People who only want to say no to everything. This strategy, no. That strategy, no. This strategy, no. But they're having no strategy. They're after reporting Ayaba and they have arrested him and so on, kept him over there. Are they fighting on the ground? Who do you think they were fighting for? This is how you know. This is how you know. We have refused to die on our knees. La Republic, Ambazonia must be free. Independence must mean independence. In fact, we strangle La Republic down there. We have our independence. If no negotiation, that would be better. Because even at the negotiation table, what kind of strength do we now have? Because La Republic at the negotiation table, they will say, okay, you don't want to accept our own dictate, our own determine what we will say. Let's go and fight. Let's go back and fight. What will you do? So we have to train more children. Send them mobile fighting, crisscrossing like before, sharing materials, work together, southern zone or northern zone. We are one. We will fight as one. Even if we die with that as one, we succeed as one. Father of the nation, I will not allow anybody preach this thing of tribalism, of hate among us. We are one. Ambazonians, you must see yourselves as one. That is why all the time I condemn this thing, because we don't condemn this. We don't see ourselves as one. We're done. We finish. And all of us will go back to that slavery under La Republic. Never. After tons, close to 1 million of our people killed, 60,000 villages burnt, our people being burned in their own homes. La Republic rape our children, looting our resources, humiliating us, killing children. It will not happen. Please circulate this message as many times as possible. Liberation tax is the only thing we now have. Since we have refused to meet, to talk, to do whatever we have to do, take an oath. We have refused all of this. That is the only thing we have. And all of us must pay it. All of us. All of us. Not even the liberation tax is not enough. Monthly contribution, you still have to go down. All these children fighting on the ground, all of them must be armed. All different groups, as long as they're fighting for Ambazonia. We need to train more. They must love themselves. You must fight as one. And Sons is saying that, even though he said he still has to come and say, elaborate on that. That General Sagad is no more on ground. Is it true? That Sagad has been sent out in the diaspora, and they're now using the vigilantes of La Republic to pretend that those are APLC or whatever. Where is the APLC? And for how long? Whether it's true or it's not true, Ambazonians, our freedom is in our hands. And Sons, whether it's true or it's not true, we're still waiting for you to give more of that report. But then, our independence is in our hands, my fellow Ambazonians. We cannot fail. Like I've told you, Ambazonia cannot afford to lose this war. Never. We know there are too many traitors. Shall we lose? No. They will all go free. They will all go free. Father of the nation. Over.
We're going for being hard on these people that they fight for decentralization. People they don't go there, they kill or fight for ground zero, they celebrate their die body, and then they can ask you accountability for liberation tax. We not owe these people them any explanation. Now black leg them. Now black leg. Wait till they await them that the Ambazonian justice court system. Now what did they wait them? That they only answer that. The black lady where they out there they hide. That the only thing that they get question for answer them. Their involvement for this struggle. How they manage money for this struggle. What did they do with money for this struggle? We were fighting they die planes where they don't get gun, they don't get bullets. What did they do with that money? I think that way it wait them. They go thief money for my trip to Boya, thief money for one draft, thief money for big rubber gun. Can you question we about liberation tax? Because they want sabotage them for the interest of Cameroon, for their selfish benefits. Useless black legs them. They can't question we about liberation tax. A whole AGovC, a whole Ambazonian governing council. Black legs they can't ask question about liberation tax. A whole Ambazonian governing council. The organization for the people of Ambazonia. The organization will be patriotic, nationalists, black legs them, infiltrators them, Cameroon apologies, Cameroon spies. They can't question the Ambazonia Governing Council about accountability. Black men the way they don't chop money, they don't take money from my trip to Boya and big rubber gun they chop up. Wonder shall never end. Wonder shall never end. They check say by asking accountability, they could sabotage the liberation tax. My people, when I do the right thing, when I support when I fighters, when I freedom fighters, shake no day.
I say I saw. Now that they ask accountability, are those black legs on the Sokamif, those enablers, those already surrender people? Now then they want ask accountability. Made ask accountability for themselves. What have they done ever since this war started? Let them show what they've done. Besides killing our fighters, asking them to go surrender in a DDR center. Are those the people? I don't have time for them again. I don't talk to those dumb idiots. They are all dumb idiots, fools, all of them vagabonds. Their time is coming. We will get them. There's no need. I'm not wasting my time for those fools again. They're wasting my breath. I'm having headache with some useless people. People like Fawn. People like that devilish, enable prostitute woman that's in there. All those people. I don't have time for all those people. I've decided to go and do something reasonable, something that will benefit Ambazonians, not to stand and sit in the forum and be wasting my time with people who don't even know their left from their right. They're fighting between themselves, quarreling, talking, answering the question, and then again they dismantle. Only them all. They put the dismantle. They put the dismantle. They attack this one person. They attack this person. They attacked us, yeah, but who cares? We are still moving on. They don't have nothing to do. They don't even know what is going on in the revolution. They're just castigating, bringing up stories, taking from countryman, come and talk. They think that people talk and then tell them little bit. We don't. We used to be foolish when we stood up and told them about the tax. And then since they don't have no clue of what is going on with the tax, that's why they say, oh, nobody is paying tax. Oh, this, that. Oh, this, that. Because we don't tell them nothing. And it's going to stay like that. All our moves, we don't tell them. They're going to be hearing in the media just the same like everybody's hearing. So I don't even bother with those fools. They're all fools, empty suits. Yes. So Kamev is an empty suit. Lousy people are Republic agents, countryman, Titus people, all of them useless, prostitute around. They go around and be and prostituting themselves from this group to another, from this country to another, talk to this, want to know what is going on. They would not know from us, the nationalists, the nationalists. This is Manajela, nothing. they will not get anything. Let them go and join with La Republic. All we know is that Ambazonian will be free, must be free, must be free, must be free. While they're in there, whether it's they call them what, I don't care. We don't give a fuck about those damn group, those useless people. No, all chihuahuas. They are all chihuahuas, little pipsqueak. Nothing, we don't have nothing in common with them. That group, nothing. All losers. You can tell from the way they talk, you know they are losers. When they talk like that, when I listen to them, I'll laugh until I sit in my room and laugh because they don't even know what is happening. They don't know. They'll say, we are losing. That useless Akbara woman goes, they are losing, all this, that. I just say, well, look at the people that they sit and listen to those to a loser woman like that. Useless woman. You don't have a pin to piece in talking, and then people who don't even have a clue of what is happening because they have the forum that will come and pour lies. Please, Manajela, the diva of the revolution, go to hell. All of you, Sokamif, go to hell.
Thank you, man, Angela. I was surprised how Father of the Nation carry him for a hate. So tell the Terry. Father of the Nation, you too now, wow. Black legs and can't ask question, you carry him, they amplify him. Let's say you should save it down. No. Let me so again, though. Things are not go the way it used to be. Oh. Then they spy on us, assess situation, get every information where they need them, so that they'll go and plan with the enemy on how to destroy us. That time has passed. I don't do my part for telling them when I pay the liberation tax or when I support when I fund the war. I don't do my part as an activist. Things are not going to happen the way it used to happen. We are building momentum. Well, if na IG, they will get this opportunity for collect liberation tax, you know, for the year all this question them. Because they don't go buy gun with the money, they go thief them. It not be a threat. It not be a threat to Cameroon occupation. If IG they collect money, it not be of any threat to Cameroon occupation. But when the AGovC collect money, get some project for collect money, they're very big threat against Cameroon occupation. So they'll be asking you questions not out of patriotism or nationalism. They will ask you questions for intelligence purpose and for assessment. I just answered that because Father of the Nation to go I don't know whether I'm error way maker, but they try for dancing their narrative or their game where they play with Cameroon. When you see Sokamif can ask about accountability, it's not Sokamif that is asking. It's Yaoundé. Now Yaoundé they ask that accountability. Now John Gute, na Taganjipo, they ask them through the voice of Sokamif. You understand now? Now they always want to make an assessment to know about our weakness or our strength. They always want to know. So I don't already tell you, say Cameroon want to conduct election in Ambazonia. There is nothing that will come and say it in the public. We always say what is necessary. So the weapons that you see in Ground Zero are accountability. The weapons that the AGF is supplying in Ground Zero is accountability. The pops that you see these fighters are having is accountability of the liberation tax they are collecting on the ground. As I told you, it's not only AGF, They have 7 kata, you have the Marine Force, you have number of them. Even the only bro, they are collecting liberation tax. All the forces in ground zero, they are collecting liberation tax. We need to support them to buy arms and defend themselves, defend the territory. We'll not be putting questions that will be giving Cameroon the opportunity to be making assessment or for intelligence purpose.
Yes, brother sons. May I tell you one thing we don't know. Father of the nation, a part of you. Father of the nation, a part of your body. Father of the nation don't be with ADF. You don't know how ADF will work. Why you for the tell and say Father of the nation, you two now wow. Because he don't realize the mistake and he don't realize the error and he want try to correct the error for come be a father for us, for Ambazonia, and father for us, for the nation. Which be your problem? You don't fall, you don't fall. You don't fall, you don't fall. I beg my brother and sons, calm down yourself, think about yourself. See for the way forward with your brother then. I beg. All of us will suffer. You no day for ground. You dey very far, they enjoy free life. Place where I dey, you no even know play a day. You no know the life I dey live here. So I beg you, let's come together and think for the way forward. See how everything could be free for us, for better for our generation. Yes, good morning, house. Good morning, house. Voice of Ambazonia. I want for leave this message for this person where they talk, where say and be our sons for ADF. I don't want for beg you say I beg Papa. May just shut up with mouth. May just stay quiet. May not they talk anything because him dey abroad. He know dey for down. But see what they happen. So if people they complain about ADF, say they need to do well, they get right for talk. They get right for talk. Because me myself, I don't dey for fee. I see what ADF they do. If it right to the time where I deal with late General Commando, which ADF they can't do there, a very bad thing. So many they talk say revelation tax. They don't collect and they don't do anything. Nothing. They don't do anything. So may just forget about. If you want to reconcile with brother, may reconcile. See how we move forward. May not they bring all this kind of talk. Before then, when they don't bring that, now we want can bring. Because they don't shut up ADF mouth. So if they want bring out 1 point for say, maybe they argue. No, no fee argue again. No. Everybody don't get sense. Everybody for Ambazonia don't get sense now. The way forward they fine. And the way forward they fine. Because I believe say for the way forward everything go change. So comrade sons, leave your word for yourself and your family.
And again, the palava liberation tax. Now, I have actually bring that motive for liberation tax. But other leaders, they hide for under. They take their own money, then take money, then take money. Then I have actually die now, you wanna because he yourself take that money, you know, do no better thing with that. Because the if talk say they don't log leader them. They wanna talk say no, me they don't move them, me they take money, buy na stick them, put them for them. But we no see stick, we no see granite, we no see sugar cane, we no see no nothing. You understand now? Then other leader they not dive under now, use their own method then, still go make that very kind of receipt for liberation tax, then change na some small motive for inside, then get their own money because all come them for fighter they get their receipt or they get and take money. You see so oh mommy for village we no get on for chop, you don't pay for all that come them. Then me can be now again, me person can't talk again about liberation tax way. Mommy like that one don't pay or you know even get money now for buying a seed, go plant them for a farm. Then when they can't talk that kind of thing, when they can't talk that me for do how they the big company they wanna be talk say some person may bring some good ideas say no me they hold that big company for Ambazonian land, me they pay taxes and all that company they pay that money them. Accountability will never give for people. When I carry again for can say common man way war on make it don't come off a house, go the sleep now on that tree. When I talk to me pay, we go take that money na for. So I beg go one to talk something more to really search our conscience. Say the talk or the talk say it come off fine. Because majority they for their comfort zone. Some people they can't pass the other way. They don't leave Ambazonian land since before the fight ever come out. And I notice that particular kind of one the way they know since they don't come out and since before 2016 when that thing start. Now then they over impose all the palaver kind of money them. Most of them are the impose the kind of money say maybe they give because they never ever test the heat of which way they. So one the way they even come on around 2016, so more 2017. As they go, they feel say they so as they believe ground, so ground still they ground not still they like that oh. Ground not still they like that. When I ask when I begin corporate, ask and say this so high day. So put a dinner way one eye planty now 4 picking if one has the chopper, one eye plant where a born on fire. Then when I can't stand against him when I raise palava liberation tax when I first give account for the can who put a wound the way don't dry finish.
Baby, now waiting you define, now waiting you want, one part, no balance. From morning to night, now waiting where you go get, one part, no balance. Baby, now waiting you define, find waiting you want, one part, no balance. Yes, so, Senior Comrade Uncle Vince, tactical to practical. How you napa? Happy weekend for you. You see Pa Atekwana Sono. Pa Atekwana Deso. It looks like he's a very, very resourceful person. You see, when Pa Atekwana be coming to with every time Pa Atekwana they talk, oh, they will pay tax, then go do so, then go do so, then go do so, then go do so, then go do so. But you see and say, at the end of the day, Pa Atekwana enough to understand. Say, it's not by coming here and saying that and stirring this water that he's helping the struggle in any way. You see, no? What did the man do? The man coming inside here, coming inside a normal conversation. And if you look at how much this Pa love this struggle, if you just understand, say, that some of the victims in that way, because of their love for Ambazonian struggle, they don't dig hole, bury them for inside. But they need to surrender. You just a part take one of this, you know the understanding they happen for this struggle. The man is understanding. If some man lie, you say part take one don't know what will happen. The man they lie you. Or if some man tell you say part take one for some group, then that man they surely lie you. Because you know, say within an inside struggle for talking points. Some people in the way they just get the revolutionary flair inside them for way. They no one just shit on them quiet. They no one just shit on them quiet. Look at even person like Father of the Nation. It go be stupid for some person to talk say Father of the Nation no understand say that thing the way they talk this way, you know, take any man anywhere. But how you know say he understand what did happen? Today go talk this, tomorrow go talk that. Tomorrow go hard for this side, tomorrow want to see soft for this side. You see and say they just find any way where they fit get a balance for inside struggle. But I still remind everybody say there is no balance to look for inside Ambazonian struggle. When I look at Ambazonian struggle, when I look at what they call Ambazonian struggle or the struggle for the liberation of the people of Southern Cameroons, I prefer to call it that way. When I look at the struggle very well, no single amount of people where they group themselves move from the other people them can win La Republique, can win a concession. I mean concession. I'm not talking about a war. I'm talking about a concession. Because La Republique get the prison where they look at Southern Cameroonians every day. And as long as La Republique look inside that prison, see all the line they draw for struggle, so they waste of time. Therefore, Siseko, why La Republique struggle for negotiate? Because they will look inside, they will look Southern Cameroonians for prison, so they don't see any man way in a left or any man in a right. They see that one man they come for that front. At that point, the guys and say, hey, you know what? It looks like we know succeed if we not try to use some strategy then for break down these people them. And then they effectively use that strategy, break we down, break we down, break we down. I don't ask question. How long ago when I don't hear that the people make some strong statement there about about Southern Cameroons or about the terrorist wing for Southern Cameroon they call Ambazonia? How long when I don't hear they make any statement? The guys are quiet. The guys are quiet.
And this silence need to educate every man who is smart to know the meaning, know the value of silence in a situation of a crisis. When somebody chooses to stay quiet in the situation of a crisis, that man, he has an upper hand over those people who think that they have whatever that they are talking about. So I don't understand whether would they understand this thing then, or we just choose to be stubborn. Now they talk about stubborn picking. Have we just choose to be stubborn? Yes, we'll be stubborn, fly them. We don't follow cops inside grave, stay tired. I don't know when we will stop.
Come the phone. Ma follow you for your song, yeah, papa. Ma follow you for your song, tell you some story. We will never sing for Insambu has for Vela. We will sing for Insta Wisdom Club. We will sing for Insta Wisdom Club. Say, fine, fine service. Do not worry about the bees. Tomorrow we shall settle it. Tomorrow we shall settle it. You know the meaning for this song for Isa Ambazonian struggle? Na pa ate kwana in that true. The fucho ayaba. The techo ayaba. See ayaba. Do not worry about river birds. Tomorrow they shall understand us. Tomorrow they shall follow us. Tomorrow they shall follow us. Today, Cho Ayaba is nowhere to be found again. Weaver birds are still making noise. Weaver birds are still making noise. Weaver birds are still making noise. Where is Cho Ayaba? Cho Ayaba is nowhere to be found. Cho Ayaba is nowhere to be found. Weaver birds are still making noise. I go still talk. I go always talk. Cho Ayaba be a fighter. Cho Ayaba na a warrior. Na man we he get the love for Ambazonia for your heart. But he get one problem. That problem for see he must be in charge. And then he carry people they like the likes of Ngong Emmanuel alias Capo Daniel, carry Patin Kwana them and sons them. He put them for a corner. Did the chuki. Oh our CIC, oh our leader, oh our this, oh our that, oh our this. He go for chuki. I still get 1 million respect for Cho Ayaba. 1 billion% for Cho Ayaba. But that problem of I must be the leader was where I had a problem with Cho Ayaba, and I still have that problem up to this present moment. And the people, the way they support Cho Ayaba, they never still realize say na them put Cho Ayaba for place where he did it today. Na them help put for place where he did it today. If they never realize, make they continue. Again, weaver birds are still making noise.
Happy Saturday, Mama G. Happy Saturday for you, Mama. I hope say you did fine. Thank you for sharing this hypocrisy audio for Sokamif. If you see this papa now, big hypocrite, because he did talk about Liberation Council. Liberation Council now is script from Sokamif with plagiarized. He plagiarized for Sokamif. We don't talk about Liberation Council for Sokamif for donkey years today. They need to give an ear. You know, say AGF they get this tendency for always not take way to other people they do them and then come for back, come and listen to their idea. Just like how we say when they bring the 40 Hawk. They just say no, we need our guns, we need to fight on the ground. We don't need a lobby firm. That same AGovC can't find lobby firm. This same AGovC be talk say they don't need a television for fight a war. The same AGovC they can't create a ACN. This same AGovC
They be talk say prisoner no fit lead from jail. But today Ayaba dey for jail. Now ABC president so they write letter for people that they tell so that they continue the fight. This same AGovC be talk say prisoner they no need for spend money so that the one go for legal pay legal fees for prisoner. More put that money for AK. This same AGovC today they ask people the $100,000. May they go pay legal fee for Ayaba. Today, Baba for AGovC, they can't talk. I mean, sorry, not be Baba for hypocrite father of the nation. If they can't talk today, say, make we find Liberation Council, and then again, twist them again, push them towards Ayaba. They accuse Seseko, they accuse Yerima, and then they talk, say, how we could release Seseko from jail. We are not releasing Seseko from jail. We want Ambazonian prisoners of conscience out of jail. We are fighting for Ambazonian prisoners of conscience to come out of jail, not Seseko. So no can play this game thing, say you will learn those the way they be like Seseko farm them, may they listen to their hypocrisy, their shit talk where you talk and for yeah. So can now una die. So can now una heartbeat. Now why that way? All una spend una time. Now for Hammer and Sokamif. But what to be Sokamif? Sokamif get AGovC to the inside. Sokamif get Republic of Ambazonia inside. Sokamif get Chris Anui government inside. Sokamif get Sakwe government inside. Sokamif get Goji Jinkai people there inside. Sokamif get Marianta people there inside. So what are you talking about Sokamif? Sokamif will tell una what you wanna get for year. You know, will tell una what you wanna like for year. And the right thing will get for do as a Ambazonians. Father of the nation, this is a hypocrisy. It don't be for too long. An old man of your age, you get for the bring people together, you get for the fight for real unity, not struggling to twist people like pretending to find unity and then go push them for Ayaba. Ayaba don't give you your own, whether you get a pact to you and Ayaba, that one is your business. You don't go force Ayaba for people their throat. You go shamelessly lie. Say Sokamif and other people then, they don't report Ayaba, they don't catch Ayaba. Father of the nation, you are a hypocrite. Ayaba instructed the killing of people extrajudicially in the Guzan Market Square, and your own spokesman, Momo Lucas Asu, came on social media, shot the video how they were firing those people and said, we have extrajudicially killed 2 blacklegs. Was the world not saying? If social media has a limit, does social media has a limit? Social media get limit. When so Lucas, as you said, they don't extrajudicially kill people. We come, we tell una say, you are not this, the cup, now the drop of water we don't fill the cup. What you una be talk? Una call we with our birds. Day one, they take Ayaba put them for jail. Una can't tell we how it is school the Norwegian authorities about the Ambazonian crisis. It don't school the Norwegian authorities for how long? Bravado, empty bravado in the AGovC. Una humble una self, una join una brothers them, may we fight this war as one. The other stupid one way, I don't know a bang away the smoke am. If you for the smoke now weed, it will be better because weed be refined. That stupid one they call it and son, it spent all the time they fabricate lies against Sokamif and members of Sokamif. With this type of lies where they are and son the talk, but Mama G, make sure say make this message go to this hypocrite of a man called Father of the Nation. I don't know what nation he is the father, where he has Ayaba as his own son, he has Ayaba as his own father, he has Ayaba as his own God, and calling himself Father of the Nation. Let him call himself Father of Ayaba, not Father of the Nation, because Ambazonia as a nation does not need hypocrites like this man called Father of the Nation. He will not call Ansons and tell Ansons to stop all these lies. These same people come from call Nigella behind the scenes and ask Nigella to tell Efang, because he had intel that they will be coming for Efang. They insulted him, they made bravado. Look at where Efang ended. Look at where Efang ended. It's the same thing we started condemning the acts of Ayaba. We condemned it, we did not report it, we condemned it because the social media has no limit. Non-governmental organizations are watching social media. Reporters Sans Frontières are watching social media. Human rights organizations are watching social media. They are connected in all big platforms. Human rights organizations are connected in all big platforms. And when you come on your ACN and say we have extrajudicially killed 2 blacklegs and show how they shoot 2 young people, fathers, married people in front of women and children in the village without thinking about the trauma that these people who watch this gruesome act will go through. I would say, Father of the nation, you are a wicked man. You are a wicked man. You saw this, you could not tell you, Ayaba, that this thing is not good. Even you that judge those people as blacklegs, you will not shoot them in public and put it on social media. And when the nail fall on your head, you want to accuse Sokamif. Hypocrisy will kill you, Father of the nation. Hypocrisy will kill you, this man. For your old age, you did continue with this hypocrisy, Father of the nation. Liberation tax. Have you given accountability for that liberation tax? People back home don't even have business flourishing, but you force them at gunpoint that they should pay liberation tax. Some even pay. Their receipt get missing. You force them again to pay again. That's the life that you are putting our people on the ground on. Why you in the diaspora, you don't pay for it? Why diaspora is not supporting? I myself, wasn't I not a benefactor of the AGovC before you people brought this charlatan of Scapo Daniel inside? In Sokamif, Najela and Sons asked me for proof. I put the proof out there for them to tell them that I was supporting the AGovC because I knew they were a liberation movement. Little did I know that they were a La Republic proxy, turning our revolution against our people by attacking our people. How many attacks has the AGovC carried against the military, the Cameroon military, that we have videos? But we have videos upon videos upon videos of gruesome acts that the AGovC is carrying on our people. On broad daylight, they attack a bank. On broad daylight, you see them going out of a bank with a woman's purse. You cannot condemn these things. You cannot condemn Ansons and Najela who are fabricating lies about Sako, fabricating lies about Chris Anu, fabricating lies about Marianta, fabricating lies about Ayoktabe. These people that I'm calling, they are not saints. They have committed a lot of negative things in this revolution. But why should you allow people like Ansons to continue to lie on these people? Ansons is calling Ayoktabe's name 24/7. Ayoktabe is quiet there, suffering. His family is out here hearing you people calling his name every day in negativity. The man is there quiet. You say he's compromised. He's compromised. Then why is he doing in jail? So the jail now is sweeter than the freedom he had? Is that what you want to tell us, Father of the nation? That we want to say how we can liberate Ayoktabe? Go remove Ayaba. Leave Ayoktabe away. He should already be used to. He don't already take a position for jail. He don't be used to, as I talk, say, he enjoy jail past freedom. Una leave Ayoktabe for corner. Una leave Ayoktabe in name quietly. Una struggle for see way. Una go move na lead away. He don't extrajudicially kill our people. Una focus on it and leave Ayoktabe alone. Hypocrite of a man called Father of the Nation. Sokamif, Tiger One, Sokamif, Tiger One. Every day Sokamif. Has Sokamif come to stop you? Has Sokamif come to stop you, Father of the Nation, to contribute to your AGovC? Has Sokamif stopped AGovC people to? How many of you are in the diaspora? Under normal circumstances, you even have Comrade Bella who said he's a millionaire. With Comrade Bella who is a millionaire, why are you bothering the people down on the ground to pay liberation tax when you have millionaires here in the diaspora who could finance your project of the AGovC? You have millionaires out here. Why don't they sponsor the project? Why don't they pay the liberation tax on behalf of our vulnerable and poor people back home that you are coercing to pay liberation tax? Shameless man. Hypocrite. Say, Father of the Nation. Mama G, make sure say this audio come for you because you not get the mbanga, you not get the stamina, you not get the effrontery, you not get the courage for standing inside Sokamif. Anytime they put you for Sokamif, if you chicken out, go remember for back, you make audio. Mama G, you too, you put any Father of the Nation in audio again for Sokamif, we will kick you out. Make Father of the Nation can't enter Sokamif, talk for Sokamif like a man. Make no go remember for back like Ansons. Ansons enter here already, they eat chicken out. The fish don't have a bag, you make audio. Make they can't talk with Sokamif, the people's platform. Sokamif is the people's platform. That's why you have people from all walks of life, people from every group are found in Sokamif. We have Ndi here who is on the AGovC. Why has Ndi not exited? Ndi is facing the heat. Ndi is debating. Ndi is talking his point. And He's making sense at times and not making sense at times, doing his surrogacy at times, not doing surrogacy at times, but he stands as a man because he has stood the test of time in Sokamif. He has stood the heat of time in Sokamif. So I will give kudos to Comrade Ndi of the AGovC who is in this forum, and he has never chickened out like Anson's father of the nation and Nigella. I yield. Send up for them. Grand shalom.
Mon Shalo, the brave. Happy Saturday evening for you, Mon Shalo. Well, I mean, you day for Saturday for daytime. You never go inside Saturday rich way. Mon Shalo, listen. I've get some deep reflection about this struggle. I realize and say, if all we for this struggle we just join AGovC, we will solve the problem for this struggle. That's some process that will not be understand from the start. You understand, no? If that by the time AGovC we start doing things, so we'll see there's the reality for this situation for this struggle and say, all we will for just join AGovC, everybody then enter and break them from within. Because Siam, when AGovC man brings some suggestion, whether that suggestion he can take an inside Sokamif go, they will take the suggestion, they want to try for balance them, right? But if you were the inside Sokamif, you make that same suggestion, you know if you agree. If you talk something, AGovC man no fit agree, but it's on AGovC person can come talk something they similar to their own. AGovC people they take them. So at the end of the day, I talk say it shows say we for just try AGovC all week. That way this nonsense, this shit, we start hit fan. Then so that anything we for talk and inside the AGovC say they for agree. So that we know for they will play with for here today. Because now mosquito then the way they need the yesh AGovC people them. Up to today, if you might say up to the moment when I talk, so AGovC they talk about liberation tax. Up to this moment when we are on the talk, so it means na fly the way they need the fear box. As I say, how many fighters they need for AGovC for ground so they don't kill and see they start talk about the tax. Especially when the people step in front of the talk for them say, when I stop this thing about this tax when I talk so, when we talk for tax how much tax money when I don't collect them. AGovC no ever tell me how much tax money they don't collect them. Carry it today. But I hear the other day, actually Lucas can talk to amount of money, saying that money that they don't collect our liberation tax. 25 million CFA. I'll give you one example. Take and say fight at the for ground zero, they fight, they pay them. 25 million. That 25 million, so if you pay how many fighters? Number one. Number two, how many granite that 25 million if you buy? Because if you can't talk saying that all the money that don't collect about tax from the 100 million when Nigeria we can't talk, right? So the one thing we say since they start collecting the liberation tax now 25 million CFA they don't collect for the liberation tax, then that is a failed project. Because as yourself say, if they be one money that will change game for ground zero, 25 million cannot change a single inch of the game on ground zero. Unless that them go come over for Diaspora, go use that 25 million because we need them all to go down for ground zero. Yes. These people they are really disappointment. Not really disappointment. Imagine that we are speaking the same language, but they don't want to hear the language come from some other person. Only them if articulate that language, accept and within themselves. But the one of the things I want me AGovC know, now say every step of the way would they ready for them. Would they for very dangerous period for this struggle, very dangerous period. Every step of the way would they watch them, very closely. Make they dare some of that thing the way they talk say they do have a ground. So make they dare make some one person for ground he hate court. Who realize and say he hate court because of one of these that thing they do. And so they go understand the difference between hospitality and hospitalized. Because we don't tell they already say their game small. Now say they need to understand their game level is very low. They cannot play it with us. But if they dare for continue, let's say they want to continue for the play that game they will win, we go play the game. Who's that with a bird they make no say left and right. Who's that in there? Who's that Pascal Kiki day? Who's that the other one in there? Which make why they should quiet? May they continue that threat they can't threaten for them left and right. We don't tell them. Say we'll work with those threats and we will deal with those threats. It's just a matter of time. We want me every threat be very clear. We don't want we for misjudge anyone. We don't want to misjudge anyone. We want to make sure say a threat is clear and then we'll act upon that threat. Because this shit is too much, my brother. Happy Saturday, pa.
Mama J, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Agent Smith, not there for this forum. Send him my salutation. Tell us a grand shalom for Sokamif. Extending warm greetings. Greetings from a comrade with a good heart for this revolution. These are the truths that AGovC don't like to hear. And this type of message will pain them because this is the truth that Agent Smith is saying. I say we will give Ayabacho an honorary degree of PhD for assembling buffoons, for assembling knuckleheads to run his organization. Look at where AGovC is today. It has been termed egg of shit because it is really shit. Because when you see somebody like Ansons will say people who are asking accountability are not talking from Sokamif, they are talking from Yaoundé because Msonge is high. What is this boy really thinking? I just believe that this guy is under some hard drugs. He's under some hard drugs. That is just making him to be talking flippant left and right. And he's talking with some seriousness with a voice that Banga has ruined. Talking with some seriousness, proferring lies. This is what AGovC has turned to. And I knew that it had turned to this when I saw Capo Daniel jump in. Then I took out my card from ttweb.net, which started from Changshu Boys. That's what it has become. When Capo got into AGovC became something else. Capo has transformed AGovC to an egg of shit. Because from Capo, with all the lies that Capo preferred, then came Ansons with lies, then came Najela. That one, she even brought a child. They brought a child to come and query in Sokamif. The guy was just talking like somebody who was on hard drugs. He was talking about shit the whole day, fuck you, shit the whole day, like somebody who is on hard drugs, that Najela's son. At the end of the day, he apologized that he just came to have fun. These are the type of people AGovC has. People like Asulukas. A guy who come and say in front of the social media on television that we just extrajudicially killed 2 blacklists in front of women and children. In front of women and children. That is the pain that I have in my heart, and just Agent Smith. In front of women and children. I don't imagine if they even think about the trauma that these children will grow up with. That these women will grow up with. That their families will grow up with. The pain is too much that the AGovC has caused on Ambazonian. I greet you, Agent Smith. Mama G, send.
Comrade Grand Shalom. Unfortunately, Agent Smith was still online. And I got your message wide and clear. You know, my brother, the Bible says, many shall be called, all of you chosen. I believe with you and others, we are one of the few. You see, at the verge of the Red Sea, the Israelites, after being freed by God from the shackles of the Pharaoh, only Moses alone was there to see that they would cross the Red Sea to the promised land. But others, they persecuted him and said, you would have allowed us to remain and become slaves in the hands of the Pharaoh than to bring us here. But what did Moses saw it? He could see. Because in him, without divine inscription, that made him to understand that I am with God. He had a vision, the preview. He was a dream weaver. At the end of the day, the Israelites were free. The thing I'm asking this, my brothers, is what do you see when you raise your head? Because I keep telling them, a leadership without a following is you are on a stroll. When you are a leader without a following, you are on a stroll. But at times, a blind leader will listen to his own step, thinking he has a following, only to know he was alone. So, my brother Charles, I'm happy that I have somebody like you and many others whom we could speak the same language, reason together. and keep the flame burning. I hear you, brother. I hear you.
God, life is really what it is. Human beings are really what you see them, and not what you think about them, but what you see on them, in them, for them, by them. Father of the nation, look at the big name that you decided to give to yourself. This is Tata Bukako talking. Again, this is Tata Bukako talking. Look at a very beautiful, nice, and big name for that matter that you gave yourself. What are you using the name for? Messing around, up and down, north, east, west, south. I'm so ashamed to hear you spew out this garbage from your mouth, and you end up by saying you are the father of the nation. From your voice alone, your age comes into my brain. But let me not go to that. I can remember last time you spew out a certain garbage in, I think, in this very forum or in one forum. And I just said, Father of the Nation, it is not about rigmaroling words, spewing out garbage or saying trash. Now, let's two of us start it. Put 1,000 KD, create an account, put 1,000 KD and I'll double that account. If you put 20,000, I'll put 40,000 in that account. Then Ambazonians can follow. From that day, I never heard you. You went to Sosongo, as we always said in our palang, Sosongo. I'm only hearing you now again. Maybe you went on vacation. Maybe you have other issues to sort. You are still talking about liberation tax. That who, which of those your AGovC should give account to who, from who? So they should be compelling you before you can give an account, right? That's what you're saying. You must be compelled before you give an account. A small child, Bazozo just said something, you went gaga. Wow. Do you know what? Anybody who receives this message should send it to that father of the nation, as he calls himself. Either he decides to be quiet, or he goes away from the AGovC and start facing the facts of this revolution, face the reality based on his age. We can't sit down here and we start making children to be swaying themselves, going astray, making them to that because we want to get dirty crumbs from what you people call liberation tax. I don't know whether you have even thought of that, the meaning of that liberation tax that you are imposing on the people who are dying, suffering, facing the brunt and everything. People who don't even know how to eat, people who don't even know if tomorrow will even see them. If they will even see tomorrow, they are even confused. Have you gone there? Make a trip there to Grand River and you will see the facts. Stop staying at the comfort of your zone and behind your toy phone and start spilling out garbage for God's sake. People make people, even if somebody doesn't want to talk, somebody will talk. You make children talk to you as if you're a baby. From your voice, if you listen to from your voice, you're supposed to know that without you thinking of your age, you're supposed to know you're supposed to be guiding these children. What do? You're not looking for how you're going to make 100,000 francs, 20,000 francs. That's what you call money, right? I challenge you again. Open an account. Put it out there, even in this same forum, and say, I have put 1,000 or I put 2,000. I'll double what you have just put, and you see people coming in and putting money. Call that one that liberation tax. Don't be taxing people down there. What do they have? Even if they have, they should be giving you. Somebody is confused whether tomorrow one bullet will pass through
by his ears, and he will be struggling to get money to take his family or her family or whatever and go somewhere. He should be taking it. All the mess people have done, people are still looking at it as if they are all the consequences of every revolution. Even though all this mess is caused by people like you. You don't even see it. I don't know whether you see it. What is really wrong with all of us? Why is it that we are the only set of people who are dull and stupid at the same time? Why? Yet you sit down behind your keyboards and your empty phones and you keep on spewing dirty grammar. If people start change, start doing the change. It should start from people from areas. Eh? People are struggling behind on how to see things moving, and you are coming back here and still talking about AGovC and this. I keep on asking, what happened to the golden opportunity that we had about Regina Mundi? If you can answer me that, then I'm going to think about your so-called liberation tax. Don't pretend as if you do not know that you guys collected money and you have shared it. Some of you don't even know where some Ambazonians are. That's the fun that is happening. Some of you don't even know. You don't know that there are people who are working in a satellite company that who sees, provided that person has your phone number, all your communication, everything about your phone, change your phone as you like. That person sees it and he has it. People don't even know. You think you can just say anything anytime. I just pity all of you. But I keep on saying, as far as a war is concerned, we don't count people who are dead. Because if you keep on counting people who are dead, that war will never end. So people like you should stop counting people who are dead. All we should be looking at is solutions. We should be solution oriented. Father of the nation, as you call yourself, for heaven's sake. What is all this nonsense for? Somebody wants to even sit down and have small time to take a cup of coffee. He has garbage coming from people, all because of greed. If you have invested in a public, all of you have invested, that's fine. If you are married to like a public woman, fine. Nobody has any problem with that. But mind the words you send out to your children. I hope you will not force people to give you what is in your phone that you think it is you alone who has it. Be very careful, please. This is Tata Bukako. Please send it to him that it is me who has sent it. Thank you. Father of the nation, as you call yourself. I don't know if you have taken a second to reflect from the time you people caught Regina Mundi till the time people released her, whether you send out an audio as you are doing now. If you have never done that, do that, please. Reflect further from the time you people caught Regina Mundi till the time you people released her, with all the transactions that you people did and collected the money and did everything, all the agreements that you people signed, which you are part of. Make una look out, make people know, people they try to keep things for the benefit of this revolution, because this revolution, no matter what anybody want to do, it will come to fruitful. It will come to an end. That one I must assure all Ambazonians. The game is plenty, yes. Some of us know the same, yes. But very soon the picture will come out clearly. Father of the nation, take a reflection of yourself. Think whether from the time you go on the card Regina Mundi, to tell when sign the contract, to tell when do the agreement, to tell when release her, whether you make any audio outside. After that, you went gaga. And because the money don't finish now, you don't go crazy. But they make terrible audios. We're gonna look out. Because we're not hate people too much. And make a reach, because it will reach a certain point where Ambazonians, everybody will get hurt. I talk about because that time will not be cast Regina Mundi. If you make an audio as you make it now, somebody like me will come out and will tell you, okay, fine, I will give you the strategy. We know for the way we did now.
There are people, not only me, there are people who will give you strategy, they will give you a strategy. When I say when I get strategy, you have nothing. You only have dubious strategies on how to extort money. On only money, and money. Okay, when I take the money, fine. It don't almost finish. In short, you don't finish. That's why you know they come now when I talk about liberation tax. But when I look out, because very soon, all when I draw them, somebody will lay them for outside. Somebody will lay them for outside. But it is not good for the revolution. That's why people are keeping all these things and keep on fighting. The best thing you should be doing now is how to bring these children together so that we go out of this stalemate. Not all this nonsense that you are doing. I'm talking about liberation tax. Maybe I ask you. Maybe somebody will tell you from Israel that they ask liberation tax. Maybe somebody will tell you for Ukraine state that they ask liberation tax. Maybe somebody, I don't know where people even came out from this. If they are not scanning methods, can you people stop all this nonsense? People never make a skeleton when they don't hide them from a cupboard, when they don't pull lock them, when they say and they not be open, make it go outside. People they go release them. People go release them very soon. The one that they go. Okay, Tata Bukako here. You know nothing about the evolution. You know nothing about a struggle. You know nothing about a war. And there are people in that, people who are trying to caution, doing their best, reserving their words for you to see reason to how they are putting out their words. You people don't want to see. You are only there interested in the stupid syndrome. LRP don't inject them for a brain. What a disgrace. You are abroad and you are still relying on crumbs from the Republic. You're supposed to be ashamed of yourself. All of them, they take other money to take the survival, people's blood. But let me, in everything concern myself. Left to me, there are things I see on daily basis. So, for me, it's very normal. But looking at everybody this year, so I'm supposed for disease from all this nonsense. Disease from it. Face facts. We should face facts. Face the realities. We are in a war. They are killing us. They are killing our children, killing our fathers, our mothers. We don't even have a future. We don't even have a home. Can you go home? That alone is supposed to disturb you. Because you are thinking that you can die wherever you are abroad. And they will only carry a cup to Cameroon and they'll still bury it. We don't know if they see anything. We don't know anything. I'm not saying all the children have what we see for books. Sierra Leone war, Liberia war, Rwanda war, Eritrea war. And for books, there are people who are life, and life. Again, make you look at Tata Bukako. From the way you are talking, if that Jesus Christ who was to save Ambazonia today comes out, surfaces, people like you are still going to kill him. From the way you are going, from your utterances, from your words, from your methodology, from everything that you are doing, people like you are going to be the first to kill their Messiah. But Ambazonians have started gradually realizing why people like you are behaving, are talking, doing the things that you are doing. The end justifies the means.